Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, Darkest Dungeon, episode number 3. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. If you are, keep letting me know. If you know anything that I don't, and if I'm wrong about something, please be sure to correct me in the comments. But again, your support really does mean a lot. The more support I get, the longer we're going to get going with this series and see what's up here. Either way, so far we're doing, I think, really good. I'm worried about our light. Our food I think is going to be enough, but my light worries me the most. So we're going to probably have to start spamming a little bit of the skills that increase light in battle just to kind of get this up and running here. But we're done over here. Our next location is going to be over here. And there's going to be at least 2 little points of interest into this next room here. So we got to keep an eye out for that. This over here is going to be a sack, right? I feel a little bit more comfortable using Dismiss for this. So let's find out what's here. We got 25 gold. I'll take it. Better than something terrible happening to us, right? Oh, we have a trap. So Dismiss, you're going to be the trap dude over here. Oh, god damn it. 6 damage.
Machinations spring to life.
And 14 stress.
Singular purpose.
God damn it. Alrighty. Monsters are still not being buffed, but soon enough they will be. We got to keep an eye out for that. And as a matter of fact, they're going to be buffed now. Accuracy and damage up. So I think it is time for us to possibly use this last torch, I'm going to say. And that'll be at 70. Now, what I wanted to do... Clear room? Oh, thank God. You know what? We might actually be able to clear out this first dungeon in one go. I'm going to be excited about that for sure. So let's get to the next room here. We have a little bit of a bookshelf happening here. Let me use Ide for that. He seems like the bookshelf type of guy. Full of gold. Is there anything I could use over here? Could I use this? The item had no effect. Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah. Alright, let's just, I guess, skim through the volumes. Dull and uninteresting. Alrighty. Sounds like Falcon when he tries to read. I'm just a big dummy. I just don't read that as often as I should. Alrighty, we're gonna have a random fight over here with a few brigands. Okay, I'm not too worried about this, but the light is what worries me the most. And we're gonna start spamming the light skills as well. So with Dismiss over here, you have no light skills, right? Instead of taking aim though, let's just go in for the Grape Shot Blast initially. 5, 5, and 5 is amazing. But they can do the same with Blanket Fire. Oof, that hurts a lot. Fuck Blanket Fire, dog. Who do you think you are, me? Don't be using my skill. So, oh my lord. That wound was pretty bad. Okay, so as you can see now, she got moved up front. Next thing you know, most of my skills are kind of unavailable because of my location here. The only thing I can do is Hand of Light. I'm not too crazy about that. We need to move her back again. So, it sucks because I won't be able to heal Dismiss this time around, and I'm worried about that, but it needs to happen. So Dismiss, just hang out here for a second, dog. Now, with Ide, we need to probably start thinking about... We can't stun more than one person right now. We could buff somebody with damage, but we could also probably drop in some blight effects here. Blight resistance only 25. They're easily accessible to blight. And we can do blinding gas, we actually stun only... You know what? It's probably not the worst idea to stun this guy. But we could also shuffle them around. I get the feeling that maybe shuffling this dude to the front, it will be ideal. So let me go after this guy over here. 70% chance to hit. Only 1 damage, but I'm looking for the shuffle. Oh, up to the front. That's perfect then. That worked out really good. So with Reynald, we need to increase our light. So we have to go with Bulwark of Fate, which unfortunately is not going to really cause damage, but it's going to bring my light up a little bit. 63. Oh, here's another shank. This guy's been in prison before, apparently. He's used to that shit. Screwdriver to the back. Alright, she's bleeding too, which is no good. Now then, what do we do here with Ide again? I think we're going to go after possibly maybe dropping some poison effect on him. So let's go in after Big Boy. 10, 15, 10 to 15. Let's go after this guy. 2 damage and hopefully blight. Yes, it did stick. Now Dismiss, you're in a tough spot, dog. Don't worry, we'll try to get to you really soon. I need to... Let's do another Grape Shot Blast over here. Oh, such a bad miss. Bandaging. Your hero is bleeding. That's right, I do have bandages, don't I? Alrighty, my bad. I forgot all about that. Now, let's bandage her up. That's not going to take up her turn, too, which is really important. Now, what we do is... I say at this point, fuck the light. We just need to get our people, make sure that they survive. So we need to possibly... Oh, I hate having to take another turn to heal, as opposed to just going in for some kills here. You know what, man? We have to go for the kills. I'm worried about this fight. So this will actually damage and possibly heal her too. 3 to 7 damage. This will get the kill over here. This won't get the kill. This won't get the kill. Let's go for the possible kill here. Oh, that hurts so much. We gotta go with Smite. Alrighty, we got one dude out of the equation here. So we got these guys with Shank. Luckily, they went after Ide, who has a little bit more health than the other people. Not anymore, but at some point he did. Slice and dice. Oh no, dismiss.
And now the true test.
Dismiss, don't go down, dog.
Or expire.
When a hero is reduced to 0 HP, they are at death's door. While in this state, they will suffer stat penalties plus any further damage has a chance to kill them. Heal them to get off death's door. Okay. So Dismiss, just hold on, dog. I'll try to get you a heal with our monk character here. So what do we do here? We do a disorienting blast? No. We need to go for just straight up damage right now. 2 to 4. We gotta get rid of one of them. But this guy's already poisoned, so you know what? We should go after this guy then. For the possible blight effect, and we did get him. Alrighty, we have to heal. We just definitely have to heal if you don't want to lose this guy. Alrighty, so this is back on deck here. Grape Shot Blast. If you could land a good hit here, dog. 2 and 4, you know, it's not exactly amazing, but it's something. Uppercut Slice. Oh, this is going to be really tough. She moved to the back now. I'm not sure that's going to affect me too much at this point. We'll find out. Reynald's doing pretty good. He's kind of like the really buff dude here. I guess that Bulwark of Fate did kind of help us out in the long run here. Now we just need a kill. And 78% chance to hit. Come on, dog. Don't let me down. Boom. And we only have one guy left. 2 HP. I think the Blight alone should kill him if we don't kill him ourselves. We'll see. This should do it, though.
A devastating blow.
Okay, wow. That was stressful as hell. 4 crests and 200 gold. Take everything. Please tell me that was the last fight of the fucking thing, too. Now, I need to drop a bandage on Ide over here. We have to at this point. I can't really afford to lose any more HP. I could use the food to actually... Oh, no! We surprised them, if that means anything. Maggots 5. I have never fought these before, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect here. One thing I can tell you, though, is that we probably just need to go in for kills, right? So Judgment would do what? 3 to 7 damage. That would be enough for the kill, assuming we get the max damage, and this is 2 to 4. We gotta go with Judgment. And just hope for the best, right? Maybe go after the guy in the back, if we can. Yeah.
Be gone.
Boom. One down. And with any luck, maybe Grape Shot could finish this off for us. Whoa, we got another kill. Only one left. It's all on you, Ide. That wasn't enough? It was.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, please no more fights. Please no more fights. Let me get into this room. Let this be an empty room. Oh, of course it wouldn't be. Fuck. This is honestly the last fight that we have. The monsters are taking, they're getting buffed up from the shadows right now. So, however, we have some player crits being plussed up right now. So do we go with this? Or do we just try to light it up right now? I'm not entirely sure. I don't care about the plus loot. I just want to get through this mission without dying. Player crits, though. Player crits could be ideal. Alrighty, Dismiss. You need to survive, buddy. And we have to go after the courtiers first, right? You know what? Their HP isn't that bad. Alrighty, so let's just go what we do best, which is Grape Shot Blast, and just go and 2, 2, and 4. You know, I'll take it. Ide? Let's see here, dog. You could possibly stun these two back dudes. I would actually like that. And we got the stun. That's a really critical stun right there. We could drop some heals, or we could just raise the light. I say at this point, we already kind of got him down a bit. We kind of raised the light a little bit. So we'll do Dazzling Light, and we'll go after... You can hit anybody, right? No, only the front two. 2 to 4? 2 to 4. Might as well go here, then. That should be a stun. Yes. Now, we're back to Reynald. We could light it up again, because they're still taking some extra damage from the shadows, so... Or do we just go in for the kill? We go in for the kill, I think, because they're stunned anyway. So let's go with Zealous Accusation would be pretty ideal. 1 kill and almost the other one for the kill. Alright, stun's over. We're back to Dismiss, and we'll do another Grape Shot over here and see what happens. Oh, that was so good. Reynald, you're back to the deck here, dog. You just land us and it's over, man. Oh, God, it might be over.
As victories mount, So too will resistance.
575, 2 deeds, and onyx. Take all. And we completed it. Nice. Alrighty. I'm so glad. I was really, dreading what was happening over here. But that's really, really good. So let's click to exit the dungeon. We're Dunsky over here, man.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
I'm so relieved. Now here's something you gotta kind of take into consideration. Essentially, if it gets too hairy, you could essentially remove your party from the dungeon. They're gonna come back to the town, they'll heal up. However, based on their traits, it might take them longer to heal up, but also their stress is gonna remain the same. And also you take a bigger stress hit whenever you withdraw from a dungeon because, you gave up, so their stress meter goes up. That's why it's kind of like, if you're in a tough spot, consider removing them from the dungeon, just getting out of there instead of dying. But also remember that you're also going to be stressed for quite a while, meaning that those party members are going to be, unusable until at least it goes down by either your hand or just letting it progress over time. So that's the reason why I was worried. I didn't want to pull them out just then. Alrighty, so we got some good rewards over here. Let's go into the next thing. And we have some +2 to resolve XP. Excellent. So Reynald here has a trade coming up. Unerring, range +10 damage. So all of our range attacks are going to take a little bit of extra damage, which is good. By the way, these are all random. You don't know what you're going to get. It's going to be just a random trade that happens. So, it could be beneficial, it could be negative. You don't know until you open it up. Warrior of Light. So he's going to actually take more damage or do more damage when the light is above 75, which is the same thing that Reynald has, so I'm happy about that one. Pippin. God-fearing. In town will only pray for stress relief, and then Ruins Explorer in dungeon ruins +20 scouting chance. Oh, good. That's what happened last time then, when we had the little scouting effect take place. Interesting. All right. I like that. It tells you kind of what to expect. And then Eyed. What about you, dog? Unyielding. 10% death blow resistance. Ah, good for you. Alrighty. Return to town. That was actually a really good first dungeon.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Alrighty, so that was just one dungeon, mind you. I'm pretty sure that with the caretaker goals, these bosses, quote-unquote bosses, I'm going to assume, are the ones that you have to fight when you clear out a dungeon completely, I would imagine. So at this point, we did ruin, so I wonder if that's going to actually open up the path to the boss, at least the first one. I guess we'll find out. Now, week 2, the tavern is now unlocked, the abbey is now unlocked, and Ide is now an apprentice play doctor level 1. And Pippin is now, oh, you guys were level 1, weren't you? Alright, so we're done over here. Let's get on out of here. So now we have a few places probably to check out that are new. Blacksmith is still locked, so we can't do anything here. This is still locked. Nomad Wagon is complete more quest, and then we have the Abbey, which is stress relief, which is good because all of our people over here have a little bit of stress already piled in there. So let's go and check it out.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Alright, so stress relief. Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the tavern and abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best for each hero depending on their quirks. So, remember, we did get a trade with Pippin, I believe, that only let her God-fearing. In town, will only pray for stress relief. So, she could only get stress relief from the abbey, I'm going to say. She can't go to the bar, probably. So, peace through meditation, pray to a higher power, and flagellation brings absolution. Okay. This is new to me, so I need to figure out how to do this out here. So let's open this up really quickly. Upgrading the Abbey increases the types of stress treatments and their effectiveness. So we have 6 deeds, 30 crests, and 10 portraits. What does this require? This requires bust, okay, and then crest, which we have 30 of. So we could definitely upgrade this if we wanted to. So increases stress recovery, that sounds really ideal. So does this one. Well, I guess all of them do, huh? So I'm going to imagine that Pippin needs to pray to a higher power because of her God-fearing ability, right? Or trait, I would say. So because of that, let's just put her into here. 1,250 gold. We're at 9,500. Well, yeah, I mean, we kind of have to do it, right? However, increases stress recovery. Is this going to be enough for... Like, I wonder how much this removes. Let's find out. Alrighty, and this is, you just hang out here for a while, or cancel treatment? So are you unavailable for the next mission now, or what? What's going on over here? How long does this take? I don't know. Alrighty, I guess I'll just leave you there for now. Dismiss, do you have any sort of ability I should know here? No, you could probably go to the bar. You seem like a bar dude. Reynold needs to pray to reduce that stress, though. Can I put him in here too? No, I can't. So, Transip is what we're looking for. Transip level 1. So I'm gonna say we probably open this one up. Or this one up, I should say.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some,
oh, okay.
A tonic against the bloodshed.
Reduces treatment cost by 16%, level 2. I wanted to unlock like more spots available here, because right now at this point I could only use her to, reduce her stress, but Reynold is kind of out into, out in the open here. I can't put him in here to kind of pray. So, that's interesting. I don't necessarily want to drop 6 more crests and 6 more busts here, do I? This is only going to reduce the treatment cost by 16%, it's a problem. I mean, I just want another spot opened up. Okay, I'll do it. I'll see what happens here.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine.
This is what we needed. Transip increases number of slots to 2. So this will actually use up all of the last bit of bust that we have, and also 8 crests, which is used for upgrading the station wagon. I'm pretty sure that's the station wagon, but the wagon itself. But I think it's worth it because we could probably start getting rain out some of the stress relief over here. So yeah, we'll open this up.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
I'll open this up as much as it hurts, and I'll put you over here. And it's only going to cost us $10.50 this time, so it probably rose it by 200 gold, I believe. So yeah, we'll do that too. Alright, dog. You're his servant. You guys are? Alrighty, so now Ide and Pip and Ide and Dismas could probably just go to the bar, huh? So stress relief bar.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Brothel, pleasures of the flesh. I like how my caretaker's already currently enjoying this activity. Come on, dog. I wanted to use it for these guys over here. So, gambling hall, I believe... Oh, you're a known cheat. It's not allowed to gamble while in town. So, he can't relieve any of his stress by gambling. That's unfortunate. So you're gonna have to kind of just drink your shit away, dog. So that's fine. You're probably a big booze hound yourself anyway. So here is gonna be increased stress recovery. It's gonna require 2 portraits and 4 crest, huh? Okay. And this will just be to increase stress recovery, so yeah, I guess we'll probably do that. Let's buy this one out. We're only down to 8 crests now, so we gotta really keep manage this out anymore. I probably shouldn't use any more of these until I'm for sure I want to get something. So you come over here, drink your sorrows away, and then Ide. You have the fear of Eldritch, huh? Monster type Eldritch plus 15% stress damage, and then monster type human. You're scared of humans. Oh, come on, dog. We run into humans really often. You only have 1 stress, though, so you know what? I think you're fine. I don't think I need to put you in here. You'll be fine. I hope so. 1,000 for you to drink? Yeah, man. That sounds like a fucking, alcohol poisoning waiting to happen right there. Alright, so Stagecoach. Recruit new heroes, which we will do. Let's see who's available here now. Now we have a few different classes. I've never seen the Occultist. I had a little bit of experience with the Grave Robber, but not the Occultist yet. So, we are definitely going to bring these guys along just because they're there. And we can use them for...
abyss. One must know it.
And we can use them for our next mission in case these guys aren't available. I'm not sure if they're going to be available or not. I wonder how long they hang out in there until the stress goes down. Interesting. But you're almost up to level 2. Yeah, checking out their experience bar over here. So, Stagecoach, we already did that. Tavern, we already did that. And then Sanitarium's locked. That's already unlocked, but we have people praying in there. So I think we're done at this point. We just embark into our next mission here and see what's up. I hope these guys kind of come out of this little praying and drinking here. So we already did the ruins and skirmish. Let's see here. That's the one that we did, right? Scout. Okay, so we did this one. Now this is available to us now, which is the explore 90% of rooms. That's the one that I initially got the first time, at least off camera. So now it's back over here. Rewards will be 3,000, 2 busts, and then 2 crests just for finishing that up, along with all the other goods that you find in there. Alrighty. Clear a path to the boss. Progress 0%. We're kind of, not even close to it, huh? Alright. That's been done. Is there like a way to let me know I've already did something? I guess you could just probably maybe do them over and over again? I wonder. Alright, so we're gonna do this one, the scout one. And unfortunately it seems that we can't use you guys, right? Yeah. Cannot be added. So we're gonna have to go without Reynald, Dismas, and Pip, and I'm not too crazy about that idea because you're kind of like my tank up front. Let's find out what this cultist is all about here. You're a sacrificial stab. See, mostly you are favored in the back here. What about you? Yeah, you're favored in the back as well? Oh my lord. We have no upfront people. Not too crazy about that. How long do you guys have to, like, you know, pray? Is there like a skip option that I'm not aware of here? Let's go back to town here. Hey, how about you finish praying already, huh? What's your fucking problem? Finish praying. How long are you gonna pray? Let me go to the Abbey one more time here and try to cancel treatment. Do I just cancel it? It's like 1,000, you know, 1,000 gold down the drain if this doesn't really do anything for us. How long do you pray for? You know what, Reynald? I really need you for this next fight, dog. I could probably do without Pip, even though she's my healer. Man, those are kind of really important people now you can consider it. Yeah, we're gonna have to go without Reynald. Reynald, I'm sorry, dog. I need you. You would not be refunded the cost, but the hero will be immediately available for use on quest. Are you sure? You know what? Let's just go with the new people. I don't want to lose that money, just throw it away. Seems kind of foolish. So, we have to kind of be a little bit tricky here. I guess you're going to have to kind of do, both of you are. You're a little bit more favored to the front than these other individuals here, so yeah. You're going to go have to be over here. And then, you're always in the back, and you're kind of... maybe here, I guess. And then you... You're actually more ideal here. And we'll use you back here, and then we'll use Ide all the way in the back. Is that good? Seems good enough. I mean, it's not great, it's not ideal by any chance, but that's all we really can do. You know, if anything happens though, I will book it out of this dungeon, and that's about it. And then, you know, by the time we get back, these guys will probably be healed up anyway, or at least their stress will be down, and we could take another stab at it. So let's go into provisions, this will be our party. And what do we want to buy? Again, we want to buy some food, that's really important. I think we'll take 8 food in case we get 2 hunger strikes. We have at least 4 and 4, right? You know what? Let's buy like up to 12 just for an immediate heal. Because remember, we don't have a healer anymore. We'll take some torches. That's always really important. As a matter of fact, let's take a few more extra ones this time around. And then we'll take 1 shovel. Let me take 2 keys and 2 shovels. It's gonna drop our money severely, but that's fine. And we'll probably take 1 bandage as well. I'm not sure what to expect in this dungeon, so I'm not sure if I should be taking any more of these items here. I guess we'll find out. This will be what I'm taking, and let's embark. Alright, so we have at least, we have to explore 90% of the rooms, so I guess if we leave 1, it'll be okay. But we need to get there here, here, and basically everything here. We could skip the last one, possibly. So let's go forward here. I'm not too crazy about this setup here. That much I will tell you. Plus I need to get kind of a little bit accustomed to their skills, how they work out. So our next room's going to be over here, obviously. And I guess we're going to move as fast as possible so we could kind of like not use torches as immediate as much as we want. Round 1. Brigand Cutthroat. Alright, so we got some really buffy dudes. These guys actually, you know, cause a lot of damage with their shank ability, so we have to be careful. This is really not a good startup fight. I don't like fighting these guys whatsoever. Alright, so Ide, you're going to go into the same thing, dog, with just this kind of, you know, Shuffle. Shuffle will be really, really good right now. Get this guy up front. So, there we go. Disorienting Blast. Oh, come on, Ide. You motherfucker, you. Oh my god damn. God damn. Alrighty. Pretty much dead already right off the start. Alrighty. The fucking magician PVNE over here, the occultist. What do you got for me, dog? Sacrificial stab? Alrighty. 10% crit damage, 80% damage. Self, monster type Eldritch gets an extra damage boost to that, or damage to that. Vulnerability Hex, negative 10/10, or negative 10 DOD. You could also mark a target. Alright, so you could hex people, and then Demon's Pull, 80 base, and then crit damage 5. Oh, you could pull people towards you. That's actually really good. If you could pull him to the front, that's what I kind of want happening here. There it is. Good. Now, you're kind of already fucked. I'm sorry. Right off the bat, you're already kind of really suffering here. I'm not going to use, I guess I'll use a... Yeah, I guess I'll use a bandage on you, really. Toxin Trickery, Cure Blight, and Bleed. Oh, you could actually heal yourself with that. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, for now you just kind of have to heal yourself. Alright, so Toxic Trickery, that'll take care of the bleed. And you got a little bit of a buff going on here. Luckily, she did dodge that. Now we're back over here to the other Grave Robber. Now you have a few more distance attacks here. You have Toxin Trickery, you have Poison Dart, which is going to be Blight. 2 points of damage for 3 rounds, okay. And you also have Throwing Dagger. And Lunge. Lunge actually moves you all the way to the front. I don't want that happening right now, so we'll just throw a Dagger for now. Or the Poison Dart. Let's do a Poison Dart because these guys have a lot of HP and I kind of want them to take some damage over time. So I guess we'll go after Big Dude all the way in the back here. Ideally, you don't want them missing because it's kind of really important for them not to. Just throwing it out there. Round 2. Alrighty, Eyed. We need to start... And I don't even know what to do at this point. I could buff my party up. Let's go in for some poison. Alrighty, 4 damage is really good, and then we also poison him, so that's at least a start. I don't want to pull anybody. Let's go in for a Sacrificial Stab. This will be how much damage? 4 to 7. And then Vulnerability Hex is 1 to 2. This will only be more of a buff for a negative 10 DOD. No, we need a Sacrificial Stab, I'm going to say, right? So let's work on this guy. Oh, come on. Can't land a fucking hit this time. What's going on? Alright, we gotta throw a dagger, or do we just blight the other dude? Let's try to blight the other guy. And that... Oh, he resisted? That's a clutch resist right there, and you're probably dead.
And now, the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
That's it. There she goes. Oh no, it was the other one. Okay, so they shuffled around a little bit over here. Man, this is not looking too good whatsoever. PV, 97 damage, yeah. Not looking good at all. Toxin Trickery, pick to the face. You need a heal. I'm not crazy about using... You can't even use food anyway. You know what, man? We just have to go for the kill, hopefully. 5 damage, I'll take it for now. You're going down. You're going down for the count. I'm sorry to say it, but it is the case. And then we'll do Sacrificial Stab. Hopefully it works on one of these guys. Preferably you. 5 damage. Okay, I'll take that one. He's still blind. Slice and dice. There it is.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of
and now, whenever somebody dies, as you can see, the stress is actually really, really high. So maybe letting him die wasn't the best thing I could have done there. Discretion is a better part of valor. The first of many heroes have given their all in service to you. You have the option to retreat from battle and abandon this quest to save the others, or press onward. The choice is yours. Okay. How do I get out of here if I wanted to? Pass turn? That's not what I'm looking for. Just in case I was inclined to leave. Center of the map. Oh, retreat from combat. I'm too stubborn to do that. Let's go in for a Noxious Blast. Shuffle targets. Let's go in for a Noxious Blast. Hopefully get this guy back here poisoned. Oh, I can't land it on him. God damn it. I don't want to shuffle him to the front either. That seems kind of foolish. You know what? Let's buff this guy. Maybe with Sacrificial Stab I can kind of pull this through still. If it gets too scary, I will retreat, but I think I have a few more turns left in me. Possibly. We resist the bleed. Let's go in for a Thrown Dagger. And to... This guy will die from the poison next turn, I'm pretty sure. So let's go over here. Oh, come on. You guys gotta stop missing, though. RNGesus just bent me over on this fight. He's seeing this, right? How much I keep missing? It's really ridiculous at this point. Alrighty, we have to... Let's buff her as well. I don't know. We'll just go for some buffs at this point. It's all or nothing. Rashad. Alrighty, I just has some HP. Sacrificial Stab. Oh, one-hit kill. That was really, really good. Flashback, blah, blah, blah. Don't you tongue click at me, dog. Alrighty. Do we lunge? Do we lunge at this point? I said we fucking lunge. 6 to 10 damage. Yeah, let's go for it. Fuck me. God damn it. That guy died from the poison. I was expecting that to happen.
Perhaps the turning point.
The dodging is just so ridiculous at this point. I mean, sure, occasionally it helps me out, but come on, they dodge way too often. And I can't do shit with her up here up front anyway. So we have to move you to the front. You're back over here. Let's go into a Noxious Blast here. 3 damage. I'll take it for now. He resisted poison, so we definitely have to land this hit to kill him. 70% chance to hit and 70. Oh. Oh yeah, big surprise. Big fucking surprise. God damn.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, I'll take everything. The first fight itself decimated my party. Jesus Christ, man. You talk about hard. You talk about Dark Souls being hard. Fuck this. Let me investigate. I sense the work of spirits. Yeah, go for it, dog. Revealed nothing. Alrighty. We need to get out of here. We definitely need to get out of here. They're all going to take a stress to hit, but I can't go on at this point. I mean, look at this shit. So you have to abandon quests. Can't do it. Can't risk any more people dying.
Regroup. Reassemble.
Yeah.
Evil is timeless.
So we got 350 gold. They're going to take a stress hit, a severe one. But, you know, it's better than dying. As, like, you know, Veteri point over here is a prime example of. So, Mesnage, let's see what you picked up over here. Photomania. Light above 75, you take negative 20 stress damage. That's good. And then Ide, what did you pick up this time, dog? Backtracker. No stress penalty when walking backwards. Interesting. Interesting indeed. There you go. Wow.
Once our estate was the envy of this land.
That was quite a big of a change from the last episodes, right? Where we were just kind of balling through. Wowee. Alrighty, so I'm a little bit humbled right now about the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. I'm going to try to regroup. Luckily, my better party members are up and running. We'll probably hire a few more people and then undertake that mission again with Reynald and Dismas and Pippin. I was just kind of dealt a really shitty hand there, and it's my fault for sending these people over here to reduce their stress when they were only at 2. I could have probably waited a bit longer, but you know, I'm learning the game still, so you know, cut me a little bit of slack. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.